We start with developing news. At least 6 people are missing and presumed dead following a bridge collapse in Baltimore overnight. The Francis Scott Key Bridge fell into the river after a cargo ship hit one of its pillars. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
I'm Kelly Jackson. We have learned the cargo ship crew issued a mayday and the ship lost power right before the crash. Video shows the moment that cargo ship hit the bridge. The bridge snaps, then tumbles into the river. After the mayday call, officials say they were able to stop traffic, but they are still investigating whether there were any cars on the bridge when it fell. At least 8 people were on it, including construction workers who were fixing potholes. 2 were rescued. There's still a search for the 6 people who are missing. Tonight, they are presumed dead. Right now, leaders are calling this a tragic accident.
Our prayers are with everyone involved in this terrible accident and all the families, especially those waiting for the news of their loved one right now. I know every minute in that circumstance feels like a lifetime. You just don't know. It's just terrible.
Tens of thousands of people drive on the bridge every day. Today, the president said he wants the federal government to pay to rebuild it. The NTSB is in Baltimore investigating the collapse. And the collapse of the Key Bridge has many questioning the safety of bridges in Missouri and Illinois.
5 on your side's Holden Kerwicki spoke with engineers from MoDOT this afternoon, and he's live along the Mississippi River to explain what's being done to prevent a similar collapse in our area. Holden.
Well, Mike, Kelly, though it's rare, incidents like this can and have happened along both the Mississippi and the Missouri rivers. However, as I found out today, it's not barges or tug traffic that's the biggest threat to our local bridges. It's actually the river itself. After seeing video of the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse, MoDOT Assistant Chief Engineer Eric Schroeder says 2 things immediately came to mind.
You go out first to the people that are on it and the lives that are involved. The second piece then is about, the safety of all the structures that we take care of and maintain.
In Missouri alone, the Department of Transportation manages more than 10,000 bridges, including those spanning the Mississippi.
We work close with the Corps of Engineers and with the Coast Guard to make sure that what we are building meets the national standards and that we're doing the best we can to address navigation on the rivers. Because the best thing to do is to avoid any collision.
In 1998, a tugboat rammed into the center span of the Eads Bridge, causing 8 barges to break away and hit the Admiral Casino, injuring 50 people. And in 2014, both the MLK and Eads Bridge were temporarily closed after being struck by another barge.
Typically, those strikes we can withstand, but we're going to close the structure because every strike is unique.
Schrader says the biggest threat to our bridges doesn't come from barges.
We have to make sure we design ours to withstand all the ice flows that come down the river as well. We got to keep in mind, part of Missouri also falls in an earthquake zone. So we designed for that.
Considering those facts and the ever-changing conditions on the river, Schroeder says he is often asked one question.
We get often questions, are they safe? They wouldn't be open if they weren't. That's our first role.
Each bridge in Missouri is inspected on a biannual basis for both rust and structural failures. MoDOT also partners with the Army Corps of Engineers and the Coast Guard to routinely inspect the pilings that go underneath of the bridge and deep into the river into the bedrock for any issues. Reporting live along the St. Louis riverfront, Holden Kerwicki, 5 on your side.